Hello YouTube, I'm Zak, you're watching ZakDTV. Thanks for stopping into your location for interesting news from around the internet every day. Let's get right into this. I ran into this video today while searching around the net of a guy stopping to ask directions. You can see it right here. Yes, that is an Mi-8 attack helicopter. This story comes out of Kazakhstan, and the pilot, he's a rookie pilot, was on a training mission to do visual orienteering. That's where you have to navigate from point to point without using any instrumentation, just by eyesight alone, in case your instruments fail or whatever. Well, he got lost. As you can see, he decides the best option here to land his chopper in the middle of a roadway, jump out, run over and ask the truck driver for directions. You can see he jumps back in and takes off. No one can say that guys don't stop to ask directions. I thought it was great. If you don't know where you're going, ask. We got a little bit of tech news too today. I have found the way for men to talk to feminist women without offending them. It's a chatbot on Facebook called the Feminist Wingbot. The mission statement of the Wingbot is, he is here to help you win the heart of that certain feminist in your life that you would like to impress. You type in your message to the Wingbot, he sends you back a reply. Perfect pickup lines for feminists. Just like, damn girl, you have more positive body image than a Dove commercial. Or, damn, that dress would look great at an interview to be president or a CEO. Or back-end developer at a multi-million-dollar tech company. It's your choice. These lines are sure to crush it. Check him out on Facebook. He says some funny things. And I'll tell you what, if they don't work, probably a lesbian anyway. From there, how can it get any better? Well, it does. For today in Crazy, I want to talk about Ingrid Newkirk. She's the president of PETA, the worldwide organization for the protection and ethical treatment of animals. These people have been known to go to some extremes, but this is out there. She has released her will today, and it describes what she wants done with her body after she passes. I'm only going to hit on a couple points. The thing is pretty nuts. I'm going to link to it in the description. You can check it out for yourself. These are her suggestions for what should be done to her body. Things like, she wants her meat used for a human barbecue, so that way people can see that there's nothing different between human meat and animal meat. And her skin turned to leather and used to protest the Indian Leather Festival. Or even her legs to be turned into umbrella stands, to remind people that we're all the same. She goes even further by wanting her eyes mounted and sent to the EPA, so they will always know that PETA is watching them. And the best one to me was she wants a big thumbs up mounted and sent to whoever does the most work to help prevent cruelty to animals the year of her death. It's quite a prize. And no, I can't make this up. Links in the description. Check it out. I'd like to talk to you about something a little more serious right now, and this is just a story concerning people's opinions. It came to light when I saw that there are students out at the UC San Diego protesting the Dalai Lama coming and speaking at their commencement ceremony. They don't want the Dalai Lama to speak. They find it offensive. They feel like he is an oppressor and trying to divide China. Now, these are Chinese students that are doing the protest. It's their opinion, though. They're free to have it. One student even went as far as to say, you protest against Trump because he disrespects Muslims, blacks, Hispanics, LGBT. But you invite this oppressor to make a public speech? The hypocrisy here is appalling. Now, to most people, they think of the Dalai Lama as a positive influence, a wise leader, someone who is wrongly exiled from China. But to this group of people, he is what's wrong. He is a problem. And that's their opinion. I don't agree with it. They have their right to have that. If they weren't allowed to express their opinion, I wouldn't know that opinion even existed. It wouldn't allow me then to go look at the facts and make my own fully formed opinion on the subject. What I'm seeing now is our culture is making it okay to block opposing opinions or ignore people that think differently than you. And what this is doing is allowing people to avoid other people's ideas and thoughts to the point where shows like MSNBC's Morning Joe has blocked Kellyanne Conway from coming onto their show. They're not going to allow her to come and express her point of view. She's Trump's spokeswoman. Or like on Bill Maher, when that journalist guy said he won't go on there because Bill Maher is also going to have Milo Yiannopoulos on the show. He's giving up his platform to debate Milo, to bring his point against this other guy's point. Instead, he goes, nope, I don't want to acknowledge his views and won't do the show. And we've seen this with all these protests to keep people from speaking or expressing their opinion, violently beating down people who share a different opinion than you do. And I even found out today that major publishers in the book industry are hiring sensitivity readers to vet books before they are published. They have to make sure it isn't offensive to anyone. And if they offend, they don't get published. How about the trigger warnings that colleges have to give now because a certain topic might make someone feel bad or hurt their little safe space? What is this going to do to our national discussion? If people are only surrounded by information or opinions that support their own ideas, how will they grow as people? What is this going to do to our education? One day you know someone is going to be offended by science and speak out loud enough that, what, they're going to quit teaching science? Religions could face the same problem. Atheist yells too loud, boom, religion's banned. What about our politics, where an open discussion is necessary to make an informed judgment on who you want to vote for? If we don't let these people speak, we don't know who we want to vote for. And by closing yourself in a little bubble and not allowing other views in, you're going to stagnate. Without having your beliefs challenged, you're not going to grow. I can't figure out why we are becoming this way. Is it social media, where we can easily defriend people with different points of view and only be surrounded by people that think the same as us? Is it our internet searches that are guided by things like Google to feed us based on what we've already looked at, to give us information that just reaffirms our pre-existing thoughts? Or, I mean, is this just basic human nature? Is this sort of like the modern day equivalent to splitting up into tribes? I don't know. I think it's a bad way to go. What's your opinion on this, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll tell you what, though. After that, let's finish up with something funny. This is an exchange between Arnold Schwarzenegger and Nickleback. Happened on Twitter. I think it's hilarious. It started out with Schwarzenegger posting a comment that said, "When Congress is less popular than herpes or Nickleback, how do 97% of them get reelected? Gerrymandering." And it's the truth. I agree with them. The reply from Nickleback was pretty salty, though. They stated, "Big fans. Approval rate this. Batman and Robin. Please leave us out of your future wisdom drops. Danke schon, Herr Governator." Not good with other languages. Supposed to be German. Danke schon, Herr Governator. Maybe. Schwarzenegger owned it. And he replied with, "That's ice cold. I hope we can agree that we need a freeze on gerrymandering, guys. Thanks for the reply." Nickleback replied the only way they possibly could to that with, "Well played, sir. Hashtag respect." There it is. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Governator, just earned Nickleback's respect. I'm sure that's what he was worried about when he woke up in the morning. That's going to wrap it up for me. I hope you saw something you liked here today. If you did, go ahead and share me with your friends. Like, subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. I'm always open to suggestions as well. If you see a story you want me to cover, go ahead, send it to me. I'll look at anything. And with that being said, it's Friday. I'll see you guys on Monday.